Hello, and welcome back to Aspire with Church. We've been running a series on the characteristics of the agape kind of love. We started out by learning that there are different kinds of love, and then we zeroed in to the agape kind of love, which is actually the best kind of love. We've been running a series on how to identify this type of love, and it's very important that so that for adventure you want to get into a relationship, or you want to work on your love life, or you want to work on your marriage, then you would know the virtues to inculcate. You would know, the things to look out for, and how you can develop yourself into becoming a more loving person. Because actually, one of the attributes of love is that love, works on itself. Like you're not looking at the other person. Oh, you are not doing this, you are not doing that, but you're looking inwards to know where you are not getting it right, and then you can sit back and work on yourself to become a better person. Okay, so we stopped at the fact that love is not arrogant or proud, and we are taking our major text from First Corinthians chapter 13 from verse 4. All right, so we stopped at that love is not boastful. So we're going to be looking at verse 5 now. And verse 5 says that love is not arrogant or rude. Love is not arrogant or rude. Now, what does it mean to be arrogant? To be arrogant simply means to dishonor others or talk down on people. So an arrogant person is filled with himself or filled with herself. So the person doesn't see any other person as anything. So it's just all about me. It's all about me. And then you dishonor other people and talk down on them. You don't value other people. I've come across a couple of people that are very arrogant. They don't value whatever it is you have to bring to the table. They feel that, oh, they are the alpha and the omega and all that. Such people do not have love in them. That is not love. That is not one of the attributes of love. You are rude. You can talk to people anyhow. You insult, your elder ones. You insult your colleagues, even younger ones. You're just brash, and all of that. That is a very major sign that you don't have the love of Christ inside of you. So love is not arrogant. Love is not rude. Love is not impolite. Love does not look down on other people. Love is compassionate. You just don't, stay there on your high horse and you say, oh, you don't know who I am this, I am that, 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 that. I've traveled to UK, US, America, blah, 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 and then you look down on the woman that sells tomatoes by the side of the road. That means you don't have love inside of you. But a person that has love would regard another human, and treat the person as same. Okay, so love is not rude and love is not arrogant. Now, the next thing is that love does not insist on its own way. Wow. Love does not insist on its own way. You know, we live in a world where people preach self love, right? And they teach you, oh, it has to be your way. What you want matters, your desire counts, and all of that. Now, the real love, the pure kind of love, does not insist on its own way. It must not be as you want it. It must not be as you have said it. It must not, it gives allowance for other people's contribution and other people's opinions. So everything must not go your own way. Children are known to be very selfish, right? If a child wants a biscuit, you can't talk him or her out of it. That baby will cry, that baby will whine, that baby will throw a tantrum just to get a biscuit. That is how children are. So you see a lot of adults that are actually behaving like children, so they just want it how they want it. And it has to be their way or nothing else. So if there's somebody around you, maybe someone is coming to marry you or someone is, whatever, and the person has that thing, like, okay, it has to be how I've said it, has to be, my own way and all. The person is not open to compromise or open to, discussions and all of that. Compromise, I mean, in a good way anyway. Then that person does not have love, because love is usually self-centered and self-seeking and sex-seeking rather, and insists on its own way. So quickly, we're going to look at the next attribute of love, and then that is that love is not irritable. Love is not irritable, so it does not easily get angered. It does not fly off the handle. Hallelujah. So love doesn't get irritated easily. Like you just do something and the person is angry, every little thing pisses you. Every little thing just turns you off. That somebody said something, it becomes a problem. Somebody, the way you're walking, I don't like it. The way you're looking at me, I don't like it. The way, so working with you is like stepping on eggshells. Are you that kind of person? As everybody's just conscious of themselves around you, they don't want to say, because they are so touchy. They don't know the one they will do now, it will cause problem. They don't know the one they will say, it will become a problem. Somebody jokes with you, take it personal. Somebody just, no, that is not love. So love does not get easily angered or easily irritable. So every single thing about every other person irritates you. And usually people like that don't see, their own faults. So they are always looking out for what you are doing wrong that they don't like, and and all that. So for you to walk in a perfect kind of love, you need to look into these things and judge yourself by them. Okay, so till I come across you in the next video, just work on your love life. And yes, I'd love to add, if just add comments of how you're working on your love life and how you're getting better and how you're improving and how you're becoming a better person. So God bless you, and see you in the next video.